Kristy Moore, ever since I met you at the Alliance Beverage Wine Tasting, I've been watching El Chorro Lodge come alive. This is really amazing stuff you have going on here. Thanks for letting Eater AZ have the first look.
We're happy to have you here. Let's take a tour.
But before we do, I got to ask you about this thing. What's going on with the mountain lion?
Now, that's actually a cougar, which might be the mascot of El Chorro.
Always with the metaphors.
This has been here for years and years, and the artist is Harlan Young, who actually was in last night. He plans on hanging out here as he has for about the past 50 years.
I love that this place is greeted by a cougar. That means I'm coming here all the time. This patio is huge.
It's huge. We can seat a couple hundred people here. Morning, Mark.
How are you?
Mark is the
Hi,
lighting
Mark.
genius. Works with Walter Spitz at Creative Designs and Lighting. The best in the world.
Did they do these umbrellas with the heat lamps?
No, actually they came that way.
Really?
This is a company out of Germany, and they're really intriguing. Fire pits, fireplaces, 13 on property.
And how many fireplaces were here originally?
The one by the classroom bar was the only outdoor fireplaces, a couple inside.
Well, so you've really added on, huh?
We have. Now we have inside, outside, and we've spent so many evenings here just feeling El Chorro, just feeling the spirit and the vibration of the place.
Right.
And it is
Speaking
so
of spirits and
romantic.
vibrations, I've heard some stories about that fireplace.
There are some stories to tell.
You got some crazy ones?
I do. You don't have the time. You have to come back and I'll tell you the story.
All right.
So this is our classroom bar. This was the original classroom of the Judson School for Girls. And it was a tiny little place that John C. Lincoln built so his daughter could go to school.
All right. Is it open?
It's open.
Here we go.
Now this is the shot.
Look at this.
We have left this bar intact. This is the original bar.
Right.
The old cronies come sit here, and I think some new cronies will. Fireplaces are all gas.
Okay, what do we got in here?
Now this, we have dominoes, we have cribbage, we have cards.
You're bringing dominoes back?
You betcha.
Amazing.
You just come, this is a place where you could come and be with your friends. It has a feeling of a private club in a public place.
It absolutely does. Another patio, they just never end. It's just patio after patio.
And those, actually, tables and chairs will be out here on this patio so you can eat on the classroom bar.
Right.
Now the guys are putting in the outdoor flat screen television.
Okay.
We're 25 feet from the entry, so you can sit here and smoke cigars or cigarettes if you like.
And this is where people are going to pass out after drinking for a bunch of hours, classroom bar?
This is our campground. Actually, these are two regulation bocce ball courts.
Okay. Very cool. Another fireplace.
Yes.
I have a feeling there's a little secret behind this door, huh?
And can you imagine the stories that are going to be told around that fire pit? Now this, I think, is really intriguing. This is our organic garden. We're growing our own lettuces, our own herbs, but then we have farmers because we're really committed to healthy eating and providing really good food for our customers.
Who's the chef here?
Charlie Casals.
Okay.
He used to be the chef at Continental Catering, went to Barmouche, went to the Westin.
What's the menu going to be like?
We really stayed true to the old El Chorro menu, just updated it. Great lamb chops, great steak, all no antibiotics, no steroids, no hormones.
Right. So do you think you're going to get a lot of oldies in here that, want the old dishes? What are you doing with those? You keeping a lot of those classics?
We're going to do a nostalgia night. We've done some of the classics as specials at lunch, but we're going to do a Sunday nostalgia night with 50s and 60s bands from like 3 to 7.
Oh,
and you can have the chicken livers and the chicken fried steak, and we'll come up with some other old fun food. Right now, we're listening to El Chorro, and we're listening to our customers. What are you looking for? And how comfortable is she with all of the changes?
You listen to El Chorro?
Absolutely.
I bet El Chorro never calls you because my cell phone doesn't work anywhere on this property. What's the deal? Why don't cell phones work here?
Verizon does. AT&T doesn't.
All right, I'm switching.
Good.
That stupid iPhone.
I've had a few husbands say, oh man, this is the greatest. My phone doesn't work
It's
here.
perfect. Honey, the phone didn't work. I was at dinner with clients at El Chorro. It's not my fault.
This is lounge area. Sometimes a piano player, sometimes a combo.
Is it an automatic piano? So nobody has to sit there and play?
But we'll probably have a piano.
Okay.
I was thinking we'd just get a dummy and put him on the bench.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so fun though. There's just, look at this. This was a commission piece.
Who did it?
Oh, I'm so sorry, I don't know.
All right, that's fine.
But Jacquie
And you just had
Dorrance
this horse? You just had this horse lying around?
Jacquie has had this horse in storage. Our partner, Jacquie Dorrance.
Okay.
She's been integral in every single bit of the decor here. She and Donna Malone work like ham and eggs.
And I'm thinking that some of the best seats in town at a bar are going to be right here.
Well,
I mean,
this
opens
all,
up,
these are
right?
bifold, and they open up, and you're looking out at Camelback Mountain. If you look down this hall, all of that artwork, that's all photography that Barry Goldwater Jr. let us use from his dad. There's some pictures from 1935 of Barry tethered in a balloon above Central and Indian School looking out towards Camelback Mountain.
No kidding.
In 1935,
Wow.
that'd be pretty scary.
A lot of old pictures of the property all around. I mean,
All around.
Yeah.
Now this bar last night was jammed, and the energy you feel here is really terrific.
I bet.
It's just fun. Fireplace. We had a couple little romance pre-Valentine dinner. A lot of fun.
All right.
So this is basically the dining room. Beautiful artwork. You catch that.
So you're really playing on the blue and white. I dig it. It's really good.
Kind of
It's
the old El Chorro look.
Feels kind of Palm Springsy. It's very cool, very hip.
Now we have this whole wall of nostalgia, and we can interchange those pictures. We have people calling and saying, "Oh, I've got a picture for your wall." So people always felt a part of El Chorro,
Right.
and they still do. I mean,
Right.
it's their place. We had a party for Joe Miller on Friday night, the old owner, his 79th birthday, and we brought the old guard in, I felt were going to be our toughest critics. Some of them cried. They said, "You really managed to maintain that intimacy with El Chorro.
That's
It's
sweet.
still our place." So
Very
that's
cool.
pretty exciting.
Now I remember a tent right here, and this building now kind of feels like it's inspired by the tent there.
It's exactly the footprint, as is El Chorro, exactly the footprint. It seems bigger, but it's really not. Now this is, as you'll notice by that mosaic, this is House of the Doves. This is Casa Paloma. And we have this huge patio to have receptions, and then inside for, well, we could do dinners of 250, or we can do weddings with dance floor and stage, probably 200 comfortably. A fabulous lawn out here.
Now, who did all the architectural changes? Who'd you guys use?
Berghoff, who is a master. Everything is beautiful. Everything is thought through. There's rosemary, there's lavender, all the things that we'll use in the garden.
All right, so I'm not going to AJ's anymore. I'm coming here and I'm stealing your herbs.
Come on down. So you can see.
I'll still go to AJ's. They're only $1.99.
That's our solar farm.
Solar farm?
Solar farm, we create.
You're harvesting the sun?
That's right. We create 50% of our own energy.
No
all
kidding.
of our own hot water.
So is the building LEED certified?
It will be gold LEED.
LEED gold certified?
Yep, and that's the brainchild of Jerry Meek, who's Desert Star Construction. I call him the ringmaster of this circus because he has had hundreds of people working here, hundreds for months. 4 or 5 different drywallers, painters, things that never happen. Because remember, we really just started this project in July, and we're actually open in February.
It's crazy.
Unheard of.
I don't even know homes that get built that fast.
No,
you know,
this could have been a 2-year project.
I bet.
I don't think I could have lived through 2 years of telling people, no, we'll get open in another month. I promise in another month.
Do you have a wedding booked already?
Oh, we do.
We have plenty, I bet.
March 20th.
That's the first one?
Katie Devney and Mike Mueller get married at El Chorro Lodge.
Very cool.
This chair speaks to the attention to detail at El Chorro Lodge. We didn't look at the bar stools in the classroom bar. We need to go back and take a look at them. Do I take this where you can see it?
Were you in branding before this? Because I think I've seen about 185 El Chorro logos around this property.
Is this fabulous?
It's pretty amazing. Are you going to project an El Chorro logo in the sky like Batman on opening or something?
I hadn't thought of that. Good thought, David. We should do that.
Kristy Moore, you've done such a fantastic job with El Chorro. Whatever little money I'm making these days, I'm sure I'm going to spend it all right here. It's just gorgeous.
I'm counting on it. I'm counting on it, and I'm counting on you to bring all of your Eater AZ fans with you.
Oh, thanks very much for the tour. We appreciate it.
Thanks, David. Look forward to seeing you soon.